Hello and welcome to Lord Lukan. In this episode, we're going back to the future. Well, kind of to the past. And we'll see the return of Lipstick Boy.
Do you still work out? I'm a coach, so I can help you out.
Then Grabby Gabby looks a bit different.
You legally need authorization from my client.
And hold on to your pants, because Neal's in it too.
You are that stalker.
Hello, what do we have here then? Well, it's a retrospective episode of Lord Lukan, and we're flinging ourselves at the mercy of Season 1. Before we start, I'd like to thank all the beautiful subscribers, give the lords and ladies of Lukan Manor a special treatment in the massage parlour, and invite you to click stuff and press things and, all that kind of YouTube-y stuff. So, in case you need a little reminder, Season 1 featured Lipstick Boy, who can't walk without checking out his own chest.
Why do you sleep in the same bed?
We're already hooking up, so why not?
And that ear, can't stop noticing that ear. It's got Gold Grabby Gabby before all the work.
I just need about 30,000 today.
I do legally need authorization from my client.
Lawyer.
There's Sandybits. There's Tay, who likes stiff men in a box.
Even though I am talking to multiple inmates.
There's Indy.
Harry's my spiritual husband.
And don't forget Hailey DeVille.
I'm going to meet your dad for the first time.
I don't think that's a good idea.
So then, Hailey DeVille is off to see her man's dad, but for some reason he doesn't want them to meet. I can't imagine why not.
Haley, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
You too. Thank you for meeting me.
Ah, that's why. He's a bit touchy-feely, isn't he?
Because I do feel like if
Well, you're not the only one feeling like something around here.
Dale had anything to do with Dalton when he was a kid, Dalton wouldn't have made poor choices.
Oh, right, so you're going to see him because... What, you think you're going to solve it? I think she's more likely to end up bound and gagged, but hey, you can't spell naive without... help, I'm trapped in the basement.
What's its name?
Bad kitty.
Why is that so creepy? It just screams inappropriate behaviour with a bag of catnip and a butt plug.
Maybe they can rekindle that bond and grow stronger.
Oh yeah, of course. That bond they never had because he was an absent father. Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, up until COVID, I drove a choo-choo train.
Why the heck did he say it like that? Is it just being patronising, or did he make like a human centipede once?
I clean houses.
That's admirable.
Okay, now I'm pretty sure he's some kind of weird molester. Well, time to go. Sorry I couldn't stay long. I got the kids in the dryer and I need to hang the dog out. But, thanks for your time. Then this happens.
Rock solid.
Why do the editors make that bass sound when there's nothing really happening? It's like they just do it to add a bit of suspense to a boring scene. I mean, you can make any scene sound dramatic with that.
But yeah, I just wanted to meet up with you.
But Hailey DeVille wants Dalton to move straight in with her scrapbook, and her daughter.
A prefabricated family coming straight out of prison?
And the answer is...
No.
Well, you sure you don't want to be any clearer about that there, Dodgy Dale? But Hailey tries to pretend like she's not being a hormonal teenager about it all, and wanting to keep her all to herself and a scrapbook.
When he gets out, I'm taking him into my house. It's not like that.
That'll never happen anyway.
He's his own person and y'all...
I like the way Dodgy Dale added the bit, never happened anyway. But she's gonna just keep on going, la 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 la, pretend I didn't hear that, and definitely won't check to see what he means by that.
We're all adults here. Yeah, there's an element of delusion.
Well, I think we can all agree with that. He may be a bit creepy, but he knows what he's talking about. Hey, Dodgy Dale, what's it gonna be like when Dalton gets out?
We will cocoon him like a butterfly.
A what?
Butterfly.
Ah, butterfly. Right then, off to Indy's house, and it's time to make a video call with her man.
Daddy don't have no current again.
Ah, calling him daddy. Yeah, that's a great idea. Can't imagine that backfiring at all.
I'm still thinking about my child. Like, wouldn't it be better for her to grow up in a 2-person household?
Sure, if only one of those people wasn't a violent offender who cheats on the mother and then goes back to jail for tasing a policeman. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. But Harry doesn't want her to talk to his family because he says they're a little bit different to most people. So Indy decides to rethink the idea.
Is he gonna like it? Probably not, but am I gonna do it? Yeah, probably so.
Of course she doesn't. Why would she? That'll just be what people are expecting her to do. Anyways, over at Inmate Grand Central, Tay and her boobs are still a bit pissed off with Hottie having another woman in his life. The fact she's got a whole chart of men is totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. But Hottie having another woman? Woohoo, hell no! But don't worry, poetry fans. Hottie has masterfully constructed a few verses for her.
You are my tie. You are my sweet as pie. Your eyes look like the sky.
Yeah, good job, Hottie Millz. Quick, someone call Mocha. There's another star in the making. Roses are red. My name is Michael. I do some poems. Bicycle. Anyway, back to Tay, and she's trying to decide which one of her guys is the best.
Hottie, we're compatible. We laugh, we joke. He's fun as hell.
Okay, sure. What about BB-8?
I love BB like I love my kids.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. It's totally fine to love a guy you've never met as much as you love your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not dated a man in the free world in over 4 years.
Okay, so what's the definition of date here? It seems to mean rubbed out an easy one via a webcam. Well, I suppose it doesn't differ that much from the outside. But it's totally normal for a woman who admits that when she was a child, she used to reenact the O.J. Simpson scandal with her Barbies. Yeah, totally normal. Right there, and off to see Sandybits, and she's having a boudoir shoot.
What if he's like giving these photos to his friends for like noodles?
Yeah, you'll be fine. But Tesla calls and he says he's got to go to a halfway house, and that she should wait to move near to him. Oh no, she can't boil your bunny from a state away. But I'm sure he doesn't mean to be so reasonable and straightforward.
Everything's gonna be okay. All the things we talk about.
Yeah, so they get on with the shoot.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no, he's one of these 1, 2, 3 photographers. I hate those, you dumbass. You never count people in, especially not self-conscious, nervous or newbie ones. You talk to them, distract them, make them feel at ease, make them smile through witty chat and flattery, then catch them looking all naturally, not make them hold a smile for 3 seconds, anxiously waiting for the click. Stupid way of working. Anyway, Claudia Schiffer's mum pulls a face.
I don't think he means this.
And it's off to gold Grabby Gabby. And what a difference tens of thousands of dollars and a couple of filters make.
Chris is my soulmate. Chris is my person.
Yeah, I think if we edit that down a bit, we get the truth.
Chris is my person.
That's better. So, just to make sure there's some drama going on, Gold Grabby calls Cracky Chris's mum to make sure she knows he's in the seg. But she gets some news.
We're going to pick him up. We're going to bring him home. He's going to get parole here.
Oh, Grabby's not keen on that.
I have to go with you.
I'm his mother. You know he's a grown man.
Oh dear, what didn't you understand? I'm Gold Grabby Gabby. Don't you realise the world revolves around me? I've got to see him, get married in the street, and make a bunch of dodgy stains in my tracksuit bottoms. But crackhead Chris's mum wants to spend some time with him, and isn't giving up that easily.
know he bought you that fancy car and the ring, and he loves you, but you only get one mommy.
Yeah, but there's a kind of power that mummies don't have, and that Gabby is totally gonna leverage them.
And you only get one wife, because I'm not replaceable.
Yeah, okay, we don't see about that.
Oh dear, it's Gold Grabby Gabby versus Mum. I want Mum to bounce her Brazilianly lifted butt off the curb. Anyway, now it's off to Max Factor Lipfinity and his dilemma.
My relationship with my roommate, Alessa, has become a lot more rocky ever since I've started talking to inmates.
Ah, yes, the roommate who sleeps in the same bed. Yeah, I'm sure that's purely platonic.
You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey!
She just started getting all weird and jealous and possessive, and it was really annoying.
You see this face? This is the face of a man who has boiled his own mother to be in that position. The kind of man whose choice of partner is called left and right. But poor old Lipfinity got stood up on a video chat and is all butthurt about it.
We had some really, really deep and interesting conversations.
Ooh, deep and meaningful, huh? Okay, like what? Existential conversation about the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?
Do you still work out? I'm a coach, so I can help you out.
Of course, he went working out. But Max Factor finds out that his interest is no longer registered as an inmate. But Lymphility isn't sure about calling in case he looks a bit stalkery.
You are that stalker.
I like Neal. Good job, Neely Wheely. So they call to find out what's happening.
She's already been released.
She's been released, you said?
Oh dear, what a shame. She liked him so much she didn't tell him that she had been released. Haha, dumbass. And how much did that cost you? But then the adventure music starts for some reason. Well, don't ask Neely, bless him. He thought Cunnilingus was a new variation of Pokemon.
I'm just wasting away, and she's probably partying in Georgia, having a great time, free.
Yeah, well, he could have been working on that personality of yours. You know, just saying. Right then, let's cut this here and I'll get back to this next episode. I've been trying out some new stuff, but I've missed doing a bit of Lalu, so I'll be finishing this first, then I'll get back to the Daisy and Stacy and whatever she's called, and the Extreme Sisters stuff I've been trying out. So until then, you wonderful people, stay beautiful, love to my 3, you take care of yourself.